So if you're going to court, very important that you come across as believable in putting forward your case. Now, this is important because notwithstanding what happens outside of the courtroom, when you go into the courtroom, yes, you're going to be before a judge who sees a whole variety of situations on a daily basis. And the point was actually put quite well by His Honour Judge Paul Matthews. And you can see in the judgment above that he refers to the fact that judges are not superhuman and do not possess supernatural powers that enable them to divine when someone is not telling the truth. Having said that, judges do work on the basis of fact-finding and on the basis of how things are proven. And when matters of believability come into it, it can be very well noted and severe consequences for the individual concerned. Now, here's a case that went in the tax tribunal, the best on convenience store case, which was quite an interesting case, when a taxpayer had to prove certain things to HMRC, and in terms of the matter of the missing records, which are very important in company and tax cases. And you can see above some of the things that were said by the taxpayers in this particular case about these records. It said the street outside the shop was like a wind tunnel, and therefore when they unloaded stock from their car, any invoices in the boot would blow away. Let's see what the court said above. It's not credible that invoices blew down the street on virtually every occasion that they opened the boot of their car. And here's what the court said. We find that Mr. and Mrs. Belisaria deliberately concealed the true tax liability of the appellant by concealing purchase invoices and understating the amount of gross daily takings. So in that case, the court wasn't very impressed. Here's another case, recently, stack living case, liquidation case, direct challenged in relation to transactions and the way they organised a company. And this is what the judge had to say about the primary respondent, defendant, if you like, in this particular case, the director who was responding to the claims made by a liquidator. By contrast, however, Mr. Shergill's evidence was neither honest nor helpful. It was characterised by a repeated failure to recall anything at all about significant events potentially unhelpful to his case. Perhaps won't surprise you that Mr. Shergill lost that case, and in fact the judgment was included provision for him to be found to have been responsible for fraudulent trading. Questions, queries, concerned, give us a shout. We know insolvency inside out.